Why being a shrink lights me up. For as long as I can remember, I've been drawn to the intricacies of the human mind, though it's only recently I've started to appreciate just how deeply that fascination has been shaped by my family's influence. My Aunt Marion Woodman, for example, was one of the early pioneers in mind-body analysis, and her work, particularly in books like The Pregnant Virgin and Addiction to Perfection, redefined how we think about eating disorders. And my uncle Fraser Boer, closely linked with Carl Jung's disciple, Marie-Louise von Franz, was an ardent proponent of dream analysis. And then there's my mother, always my dear mother, Cherry Boer, who even now, at the age of 93, remains an impassioned advocate for cognitive analytic therapy. And together, they've left me with an enduring sense that mental well-being isn't just important, it's bloody essential. But none of us escape unscathed. Growing up as a child of an alcoholic, I was no stranger to feelings of isolation, low self-confidence, and anxiety. It's taken years to confront these shadows. But in that process of healing, I've found something valuable, a deep sense of empathy, particularly for young people who are navigating a mental health system that, let's face it, is under-resourced and increasingly unaffordable. And that's without mentioning the whirlwind of societal and technological shifts of the fallout from a global pandemic that have left so many feeling adrift. This belief in the importance of connection and self-reflection forms the core of my work. With over 30 years of experience in front of and behind a camera, I've developed an unusual perspective on how to communicate complex ideas, not just in therapy, but also in my work with Cinema, the video and animation production company that I founded. So we work with Fortune 500 companies to communicate ideas in ways that resonate, and that's what drew me to animation as a tool for psychotherapy. Animation, I've come to believe, has an extraordinary capacity to break down barriers, making even the most complicated psychological concepts feel approachable. Good old Walt Disney understood the power of visual storytelling to move audiences, and I think animation, when applied to mental health, can create those same powerful connections. It opens the door for people to understand themselves in a way that feels, well, engaging and accessible. And in doing so, it fosters conversations about mental health that might not otherwise have happened. My hope is that by blending my family's legacy, my love of psychology, and the innovative possibilities of animation, that I can contribute to a world where mental health is not only talked about more openly, but is truly prioritized. If we can help people recognize their struggles, embrace their growth, and ultimately live more examined, meaningful lives, then we're on the right track.